Okay. So we're going to start with a little bit of meditation. So if you've got a cushion, it's nice to just bring a cushion under your sit bones. Wiggle, find your seat. Let's try, she's coming. Take a moment just to find comfort, find ease. Close down the eyes, hands rest on the knees, maybe palms up, maybe palms down, either is welcome. Take a moment to drop into this space. Maybe a few deep breaths. Just allowing yourself to arrive here. Letting go of anything that's happened today, anything that's happened this week. Let the shoulders be heavy, let them relax. Take a moment to find your breath. Soften the face. Your next inhale, breathing deep into the tummy, filling up to the chest. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more time, deep breath in. Hi, Emma. We're just starting in meditation, so come into a comfortable seat. If you would like to listen to the same music, it's in the chat box. Keep camera on, camera off, completely up to you. Just coming into this space, we're just letting everything pass. Let the shoulders go heavy, taking as many deep breaths as you need. So during this practice, noises, sighing, blubbering of the lips is all welcome. This is a releasing, nourishing practice. It's a moment to let go of what no longer fits, to reflect on everything we've been through, and to drop into the present moment. Take a moment here and just notice what's going on for you. Shoulders heavy, eyelids heavy. You feel your heartbeat. You find your breath. Just starting to notice where you are now. As you drop into this space, just notice what it is you need from this time. What do you need from this practice? In body, in mind. And as much as you can, in the beginning of this practice, keeping your eyes closed. Today is a new moon. There's an opportunity to lean into the darkness, to lean into whatever is there. If you can, keep the eyes closed. Remove distractions. Just give yourself this time, commit to this time for yourself. Trusting that whatever comes up Whatever you move through is meant to be for you. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Start to bring some gentle movements into the body. Maybe rock the head from side to side. Just start to notice how your body's feeling this evening. Your next inhale, we're going to lift the arms to the sky if you can, keeping the eyes closed. Taking hold of your right wrist. On the exhale, start to lean over towards the left. Gentle lifting of the shoulder, lifting of the chest. Grounding through that right sit bone. Taking an inhale, come back to the center, take hold of the left wrist, and on the exhale, lean over to the right. And as we start to move, notice where you're holding in your body. Notice tension, notice those pockets of holding. Take an inhale, come back to the center, lift it nice and high, and exhale, hands come to heart center. The eyes gently close, taking a moment to set yourself an intention for this time. What is it that you need? What is it that you want to gain from this time? Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. You're ready, releasing the hands. We're going to come to our mats, removing any cushions, any stuff out the way. Coming to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. So take whatever you need from this practice. If you sit in child's pose for the next half an hour, that's okay too. Take an inhale, start to lift through the chest, start to drop through the belly. On the exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, coming forward, drop, lift through the chest. Exhale, we round. Inhale, coming forward, lift the belly, lift the chest, drop the belly. Exhale, we round. Finding that soulful breath, take an inhale, come forward. This time on your exhale, as you round the spine, send hips back towards the heels, coming into your child's pose. Reach the arms nice and long. Take a moment here, nice big inhale. And an exhale. Reaching through your fingertips, lay your body down. We're going to take a lot of time in this practice. Time to move, time to breathe. Time to feel into it all. Take a nice big inhale. And an exhale. And your inhale, making your way up to tabletop. Tucking the toes under, lifting hips towards the sky. Your first downward facing dog. Keep a deep bend in the knees. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, ripple forwards into your high plank. On the exhale, drop the knees and hips towards the heels, comes into a child's pose. Inhale, come forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips towards the sky, downward facing dog. Nice. Take an inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. On the exhale, drop the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose. Perfect. Inhale, coming forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose. Perfect. Following your breath, take an inhale, come forwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward dog. Pause here, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, gently walk the feet to the top of the mat. Take your time to get there. feet are at least hip width apart. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gazes forward. Exhale, start to fold, soft bend in the knees, grab either elbow, ragdoll over your legs. Head is heavy. Maybe you need to nod the head yes and no. Maybe your body needs stillness here. Maybe it needs a gentle rock from side to side. Start to listen, start to notice what it is that you need. Weight is in your big toes. Nice deep breath in. Now let it go. Inhale. And an exhale. Release the hands. Take an inhale slowly as you possibly can, rolling all the way up to standing. Vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly head and neck come last. When you reach the top, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Taking hold of your right wrist, take an inhale. Exhale, start to lean over towards the left. So you're grounding through that right heel, through that right toe. Lean towards the left. Nice. Take a breath here. Breathe into that right side body. Keep the breath steady. Perfect. One more inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, come back to the center, take hold of the left wrist. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lean over towards the right. Grounding through that left heel, breathing through that left side body, just finding space, just noticing where you're holding. Just noticing what you feel here. Nice, take a big inhale. And an exhale. We inhale, come back to the center, lift the hands high. Exhale, hands to heart center as we gently draw the ribs towards hips. Nice. Sorry, you can't see my head, guys. Take an inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, gently fold forwards, weight is in your big toes. Perfect. Take an inhale, hands come up the shins, lift through the gaze. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step your left foot all the way back. Take an inhale, come to the fingertips, lift through the gaze. Exhale here. Strength into those hips. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands come back towards the hips, lift through the chest, pressing through that right heel. If this is too much, keep the fingertips on the ground. Reach the shoulder blades back. Reach your chest and heart forwards. Nice big inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, send the arms forwards. Arrow lunge. Can you take your gaze through your fingertips? Nice, nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Pressing through the knuckles. Inhale, step back to your high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, hips towards the heels. Take a child's pose. Nice. Inhale, come forwards to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward dog. Take a breath, soften the body. Nice. Keeping the breath steady. One more inhale. Then exhale. Pressing through that left foot, inhale the right leg to the sky, lift it high. Exhale, take right knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Walk your hands forwards, inhale left leg to the sky. Exhale, left toes meet the right at the top of the mat. Perfect. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze is forwards. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Perfect. Take an inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, fold forward, soft bend in the knees. Perfect. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze is forward. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step the right foot all the way back. Take an inhale, hands come back towards the hips, pause here. So weight is over your left heel. You want to feel like you're squeezing a ball between your shoulder blades. And if it's too much, fingertips on the ground. Take the modification that you need. Listen to your body. It's your greatest teacher. One more inhale. Then exhale. Inhale, send those arms forwards. Gaze through the fingertips. Strong in that left bum cheek, that left thigh. Don't be afraid to sweat. Don't be afraid to build a little bit of heat. We're purifying, we're burning away that tension. Next big inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Perfect. Inhale, step back to your high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, hips towards the heels. Take a child's pose. Inhale, come forwards to your tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips towards the sky. Downward facing dog, head is heavy. Finding that breath, that soulful breath. And if at any point you'd rather go into a child's pose in a downward dog, feel free. This is your practice, your space. Nice deep breath in. Let it go. Pressing through that right foot. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Lift it nice and high. Exhale, step the left toes between the hands. Take an inhale, right leg to the sky, lift it high. Exhale, right toes meet the left at the top of the mat. Perfect. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gazes forward. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands to heart center, take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. Close down the eyes, each round of movement, taking a moment just to pause, just to notice. Each round of movement, just noticing what is shifting in your body, energy-wise, emotionally, physically. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, fold forwards, gentle bend in the knees. Perfect. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gazes forwards. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Step the left foot all the way back. Take an inhale, lift through the gaze. Exhale, hands back towards the hips. Nice. Take an inhale, send those arms forward, reach it. Exhale, hands back to hips. Perfect. Take an inhale, send it forward. Exhale, take it all the way back. Nice. Last time. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, take it back. This time, inhale, arms all the way to the sky. Lift it high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back to high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower hips to the heels, child's pose. Option to stay here or inhale, come forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a breath. A moment to pause, a moment to notice. Where's your heartbeat? Nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Press through that left foot. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Walk your hands forward slightly. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left toes meet the right at the top of the mat. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze forward. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Step the right foot back. Take an inhale, lift through the gaze. Exhale, hands back towards the hips. Perfect. Inhale, send those arms forward, ground through the spine. Nice. Exhale, hands to the hips. Gentle pull to the lower belly. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, send it back. Perfect. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, send it back. This time, inhale, arms to the sky. Lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Perfect. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower hips to the heels, child's pose. Option to stay here or take an inhale, come to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Allow that breath to be soulful. Child's pose is there for you if you need it. Breath is steady. Let go of any noise. Let the breath be heavy, strong. Just notice. Deep breath in. Let it go. Pressing through that right foot in your downward facing dog. Lift left leg to the sky on your next inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Walk your hands forwards. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right toes meet the left. Take an inhale, hands come up the shins. Gaze is forwards. Exhale, start to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands to heart center, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out the mouth. Take an inhale, arms to the sky, lift it nice and high. Exhale, fall forwards, weight is in your big toes. Perfect, take an inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze is forwards. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step your left foot back. Last round, take an inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, send those arms forwards. Don't worry if you need a wall. Exhale, hands to the hips. Take an inhale, send it forwards. Exhale, back to the hips. Perfect. Inhale, forwards last time. Exhale, back to the hips. Inhale, arms to the sky. Lift it nice and high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Take an inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower hips to the heels, child's pose. Nice option to stay here or take an inhale, come to your tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. You're here for 5 breaths. Taking a moment to drop in to reflect. Taking a moment to just notice what is shifting in your body. Notice what is happening in this practice. As we move, what are you releasing? What are you working through? Nice deep breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Pressing into your left foot. Take an inhale, right leg to the sky. Lift it nice and high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, left toes to the back of the mat. Take an inhale, lift through the gaze. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, arms to the sky, high lunge, pause here. Nice bend in that front knee. Gentle tuck of the tailbone so we can bring the strength into our core. Relax those shoulders. Notice where you started to hold in your body. Use that breath. We bend a little more into that front knee. Don't be afraid to feel a little discomfort. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands come inside edge of your right leg. Maybe heel toe it to the edge of your mat. Take an inhale, lift through the gaze. Exhale, drop that back knee down. So hands on the inside edge of that right foot. Take an inhale, come forward, sink into the hips, pause here. Play around with those back toes. You like them tucked or untucked. We're sinking into our lizard pose. You have space in this pose, you can start to come down onto the forearms. If you can, notice if your knee has gone over your ankle. If it has, wiggle that right foot forwards. Don't worry how low you go, as long as you feel a nice stretch. Front of that left hip, and in that right hip, you're in the right space. Breath is steady. Use your breath here, nice big inhale. And an exhale. Tuck those left toes under, lift up your left knee. If you're on the forearms, come back to the hands. Press through your knuckles. We're going to gently spring that left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Take an inhale, hands come up the shins. Exhale, start to sink your bum low, coming to your yogi squat, hands to heart center. Don't worry how low you go. You could be up here. That might be enough for you, but if you can, lift through the chest Elbows press into the knees and we're sinking the bum low. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly press the feet into the earth. Start to rise all the way up to standing, hands to the sky. Exhale, sink your bum low, yogi squat. Nice, take an inhale, stand tall, arms to the sky. Exhale, sink it low. Feel the power in your legs. Take an inhale, stand tall. Exhale, sink it low. Nice, last time. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, sink it low. From here, hands meet the mat. Take an inhale, hips to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, head is heavy. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze is forward. Exhale, hands meet the mat, step your right foot back. Take an inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to the hips. Nice. Inhale, send those arms forward, reach through the fingers. Exhale, hands to the hips. Perfect. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, hands to the hips. Last time, inhale, forwards. Exhale to the hips. Inhale, arms to the sky, lift it high. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Take an inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose. Option to stay here or inhale, forwards to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Just notice what's happening in your body. How's your breath? Have you lost that breath? Keep it steady. Nice soulful deep breath in. Audible sigh out. One more inhale. Do an exhale. In your downward facing dog, pressing into that left foot. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot meets the right foot. Fold forward. Take an inhale, hands come up the shins. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Step your right foot back. Press into your left heel. Inhale, arms to the sky. High lunge. Nice. Bend in that left knee. Gentle tuck of the tailbone. Drop those shoulders. Strengthen those legs. Breath is steady, soulful breath. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hands meet the mat, inside edge of that left leg. Heel, toe it to the edge of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop that right knee down. Option to play around with those back toes. You let them tuck to untuck. You're on your hands, take an inhale. Exhale, start to sink into those hips. We're sending that right thigh down onto the ground. Sinking low into those hips. Don't worry how low you go. Hands can stay on the earth below the shoulders. Can we tuck the chin? Can we close down the eyes and come back into that darkness? Can we use the breath to move through whatever we're feeling right now? Deep breath here. One more inhale. And an exhale. Tuck those right toes under, lift up the right knee. We're gently going to step the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Take an inhale, hands come up the shins. Exhale, sink your bum low, yogi squat. Hands to heart center, lift through the chest. Last time, take an inhale. And an exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale, hands come up the shins, gaze is forward. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back to your high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose, pause here. Reach for your fingertips, lay your body over your thighs. Take a breath. Can you close down your eyes? Moving into that darkness, tuning in. Don't be afraid of what you find here. It's all welcome. It's part of being a human being. Take a deep breath in and let it go. One more inhale. Then exhale. From here, on your inhale, slowly start to lift your chest, bringing hands back towards the hips. Take the fingertips behind you. Take an inhale, start to lift through the chest, pull shoulder blades together. Maybe the gaze stays forwards, maybe it drops back, coming into a modified back bend. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently come out of the back bend. Walk the hands forwards, child's pose. Lay your body down. As we start to move into these slower poses, just notice the effects it has on your body. Notice what you need. Do you need more movement? Do you need stillness? Feel free to rock in any of these poses. This is your time. Take an inhale, start to walk the hands back towards the feet. From here, we're going to tuck all our toes under. Make sure even those pinky toes are tucked, knees come to the ground. Sit your bum above your heels, hands on the thighs. Close down the eyes, roll your shoulders. So this might feel quite intense. Stick with the breath. Know that you can come out at any point, but also know that it will pass. Keep that breath soulful. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Walk those hands forwards. Untuck the toes. Give your toes a little wiggle. Give them a little love. Coming into your tabletop. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to the sky. Your very last downward facing dog. Head is heavy. Nice deep inhale. Let it go out the mouth. Exhale. Nice big inhale. Let it all go. Exhale. One more inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Gently walk the feet to the top of the mat. Come to seated. Sit your bum down. Round through your big toes. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, slowly roll all the way down to lie on your mat. Take your time. Feel each vertebrae meet the ground as you get there. When you do, knees come in towards the chest. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side. Just massage the lower spine. Helping our bodies to reset, to rest, to relax. Perfect. From here, open the arms nice and wide. Drop the knees to the left-hand side. Gaze comes over that right shoulder. Let your body be heavy. Maybe even close down the eyes. We're going to start to breathe in here for 4 and breathe out for 5. Count your own breath. Find your own rhythm. Every exhale, letting the body be heavy, letting it melt into the ground. Inhale, knees come back to the center. Exhale, knees come over to the right hand side, gaze over that left shoulder. This time breathing in for 4 and out for 6. With those eyes gently closed, use your breath to move through whatever is bubbling up for you. big or small. Keep coming back to the breath. Inhale, knees come back to the center. Hug knees into chest, chest to the knees, taking a deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Lay your body down. If you can, palms face the ceiling. Maybe you need some extra layers, some cushions, a blanket, whatever you need here. Get comfortable. Close down the eyes. Come into your final pose, the most important pose of this practice, our Shavasana. A moment to receive. A moment to receive everything that we need. And as you lie here, taking a deep breath in, letting it go. Body soften, let it relax. Closing down the eyes. Just starting to notice what's here in this space and stillness. Taking a quick scan through the body from the very crown of your head down to your toes. Notice any judgments, any labels, any chatter. Minimal chatter, minimal judgment. Coming to your breath. And as you scan through your body, let each piece of your body become heavy on the ground. Let the ground fully support you. And if you can here, bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your tummy. Feeling the touch, your hands on your body, feeling the warmth of your touch. Maybe starting to repeat the mantra, I am enough. So inhale, I am. Exhale, enough. Inhale, I am. Exhale, enough. Rest here in this space. Knowing that everything you've done is enough. Everything you are is enough. There's nothing more you have to give, nothing more you have to do. Rest here in this space, in the darkness, the warmth of your touch, the guidance, the love of your breath. And as you lie here, maybe start to reflect, notice everything you've journeyed through up until this point. Everything you've been through, everything you've overcome, big or small. Remind yourself how worthy and loved you are. You made it through it all. Deep breath in. Let it go out the mouth. Let it settle, let it pass. Held in this space, no matter what is there. Breath is steady. Maybe starting to bring gentle movements to the body. Maybe starting to deepen the breath as you come back to this space. As you start to move, as you start to come back, just notice what's there. No judgments, no labels. Maybe you start to move the fingers and the toes. Maybe you take a full body stretch. With the hands above the head, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Slowly rolling onto your left hand side, your moon side, that yin, that feminine energy, that nurturing, intuitive energy held within each and every one of us. Take a moment here. When you're ready, gently making your way to seated. Hands to heart center. When you get there, eyes gently close. There's no rush. Take your time. The hands at heart center. Taking a moment for gratitude. Appreciating all that you are. Appreciating your courage for showing up this evening, for creating this space. Honor the courage in everyone we've shared this space with. Honor that light, that love, that warmth within you. Within each and every person that we meet. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more deep breath in. Let it go. Drop chin to chest, bow brains to heart. Just notice how you feel right now. Welcoming, embracing whatever is there. Maybe taking a moment just to notice what you need from here. What are you calling in during this time? As we move into the rest of our day, as we move into our evenings, be kind, be gentle. Hold yourself and whatever you feel. Honor that light, that love within you. Thank you all for allowing me to hold this space, for allowing me to share this practice with you. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. If you have any questions, anything that you want to know about that practice or yoga, embodiment, self-love, mental health, anything like that, feel free to drop me a message. Feel free to ask me absolutely anything. If not, thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's been an absolute honor and privilege to share this practice with you. And if you want the recording of this practice, feel free to message me and I'll send it across to you. But thank you everyone for joining me. I am so grateful for every single one of you. So thank you.